Hello, greetings. Yeah, so continuing, no Imam Mehdi but Kalki. So first I had to realize of the hard way, very hard way. And, we don't realize as Muslims, even Shias, everything just fell apart in our house, inside of me, and no help was coming to me. And I could doubt the Hindu for doing some black magic mantra on me or some tantra and all this, but actually it's our own fault. The way this religion is made by Muhammad and his Allah. On one hand, those Sunni Muslims we take as the Umayyad, they wouldn't understand us. I've spoken about the bigotry against the Shias. Then we Shias also, um, although we felt this religion was great, but now I feel that His Highness Aga Khan, he's more inclusive, yani following, I cannot explain this properly, following Mawiya, progress, success. If you follow Imam Ali's way, we'll be. Anyways, it's okay, crush us, but at least inside you should have that. Like Sadhguru has said, the world may be falling apart, but inside, like the fridge is not working, I'm having a like, oh, I wish I die, death wish. Oh God, it's a panic attacks. So all these things are not going to help. They'll help temporarily, but then we need a lot of maintenance and money and all this. Poor people cannot afford to call someone at their place here if their fridge doesn't work. And last time I was bad, but like my health, but still I called, and they said they can come on a Friday. Okay. So my condition, I don't know if I'll be able to explain it properly. Hindu versus idol worshipping versus Islam. So we need to how we will realize. I have no proper words to explain. But what's coming to me, I'm sharing here. So I'm dying. Oh, since yesterday, it's been terrible with the back muscle pull, and I had to do certain things. So, even the Pakistanis who look quite well behaved, um, when a test comes, they fail. Being in the bathroom, I had closed my door, but that was the test. You see, the bathroom is near the kitchen, and before that, he's calling me without looking inside my room and opening the curtain. But so many times he called me, 3 times or something. So, without looking inside my room at me. But once I went in the bathroom and the kitchen is small, and I don't have a covering there, linked with the kitchen is linked with the bathroom, dressing room, small dressing room. He stepped inside the dressing room, like at the threshold. You see, he was calling me. I opened the door and I said, I'm coming. My door was open. I was wiping my hands now at the towel with the towel and at the sink and putting on like hand cream. I need that. And he's looking at me. And then I was polite, but I had to give a firm gesture that, okay, I've already said to you, okay, I'm coming. He's standing there looking at me inside the bathroom. Uncomfortable. It gave me such an uncomfortable feeling. Although I said I'm coming. And he didn't have to do that because it's very close. Like, you can just call me ma'am. And the door has been opened of the bathroom. And he's looking at me standing there at the threshold of the small dressing room. So I had to be a little firm with my gesture then, you see. So Pakistani, you see, when I called, the Indian picked up. It was like an Indian English accent. So I thought an Indian is going to come, but a Pakistani accent man looked like Pakistani. So I can make a difference here in Dubai. And so no doubt I will never trust Pakistani men, Punjabi and Kashmiri mostly. So the ones I've had a bad experience with, and others, but I'm not going to talk about that now, as if someone has done something on us, and so that, and whether they used a Hindu or someone, I don't know, but these jinns are really something. It really hurt the bones, so they can give cancer. Recently, my grandaunt's voice was no. I I saw 3M again on YouTube, and so I was missing. Just like, why does he remind me of my grandaunt Mimi, who had stomach cancer? And Mimi had told me to pray for her never to be dependent on anyone, but then she had cancer. And she wasn't even rich enough to go to a hospital, although she had said she never wanted to go to the hospital. But she had to go, it was very painful. They had to clean her stomach and all this. But I wasn't allowed to see her at that time, in that condition. She deteriorated very fast and passed away. Anyhow, so I was like, how did someone was like, the voice was coming, who gave Mimi cancer? My grandaunt from my mother's side, her father's side, her father's sister, her aunt. And so it all came to me like they send bad jinns, bad spirits, and through that they do it, they get this done. So this is what I was asking to, and it came, and who did it to her. Also the name was coming, but I'm not going to give the name out right now. Very dangerous, this occult and playing with spirits, and it can give you cancer, toxic feeling, very, very poison, bad feeling, negative. So please be careful, and someone who can help, please reach out. So I was to realize that what the truth is. I wanted the truth in St. Joseph's College. I told the principal that I'm after the truth, and later on in London also I was saying, like, how do we know which is the truth? Even though I really looked up to my Shia religion, I thought it was the best religion, but still I had to find out proof for my religion so I could give an answer at least to myself that the Sunnis ask and I myself ask about my religion, and reading the Quran and the challenge from the Sunni Muslims. So this doesn't mean that the idol worshippers should have kind of wings, like feel arrogance. No, their Lord has not taught them these things. Ganpati is on a mouse. So being humble and all this is what they are taught. However, there are some Hindus and idol worshippers who go doing bad things, wrong things against their religion, against their dharma. That I'm not speaking about. That Kalki Avatar will take care. and hopefully, but what's coming to me, I'm saying that why Imam Mahdi and the signs all fell apart on me. I mean, even, I mean, in Shia, some were told that Imam Mahdi will come when there are only 313 and 40 Mu'mineen will be with him. Believers, 40, only 40 believers around the world. Oh God. Wait, I'm having, ooh. So I have this muscle pull since yesterday. It's on the side of where the jinn came and said, while I was sleeping, or spirit said something to me. What is this? In a very very eerie, daunting way. Because I had kept a picture of Shivaji here, and I've kept a plate, copper color, like Dr. Pillai told me. So I had found these plates, small, those, it's like a stand, like you put a cup, what do you call those? Put a cup on, long time ago when no, from my old house. So I take them, although the copper is expensive, I don't know how much, but it's like copper color, small plates, like they're like, those things you can put your on, cups stand on, you know. We used to have it, I mean, I remember what we used to call it, but now I don't remember, sorry, I'm afraid. I'm in lots of pain, but I have to go on, play game. It's going to get to my head badly, and I'll be throwing up. But what can I do? Sleeping, lying, resting. Can't open my eyes, and I cannot do the mantras all the time, even though it's good for me. So I've taken some aspirin and let's see, um, some other thing for me, my bones. Um, so yes, the azan has gone off on, and so we don't realize Muslims and what Muhammad did to, uh, you know. So I found something very amazing. That yes, there is some Hindu, in some Hindu scripture, that there was this demon against Shiva. Yes, his fight must be against Shiva. So recently I put a picture that even then the spirit came and said something, trying to, you know, show off. So I don't know when I'll be helped completely and these spirits be removed from me. This negative energy is too much. I mean, I'm totally crippled. I can't even call someone to fix something in my house. It's really a big thing. And on top of some problems like that, dealing with it. So, no, Muslims even, very few people, men can be trusted. It's not like London or Europe where you can walk freely, you can smoke on the road. They won't think you are a bad girl or a bad woman. Although, as a younger person, as a teenager, no, you're not allowed to smoke. You're not allowed to buy cigarettes in London. I know this much because of, even in Karachi, I think, because of a certain age. When you reach a certain age, then you can buy cigarettes. Otherwise, no. So, anyways, like women also, now I'm 50 and all this. Maybe I don't look, maybe even if I look 5 years or 10 years younger, I'm 40. I look 40, like now they have to get on with this, accept these things. शरीफ औरतें भी स्मोक कर सकती हैं. मेरी माँ भी करती थी, मेरी परदादी भी करती थी. My great grandmother used to do it. Or I don't know what it is, how he could step into the dressing room and keep looking at me. He's already called me, and I first I'm coming, and then he's still looking at me. So I really don't trust these Pakistani men. I call them rapists, Kashmiri rapists. Okay, about Afghanistan, I've been hearing that no, these things don't happen. But women's rights, Afghanistan may be a very good Islam Muslim country with this much integrity in them. But the women's rights, you see, what Imam Ali, even a Shia Imam, has said against women in Sermon 80, Najal Balagha, it's the same as Quran ayats explaining why women's shares are half and women are half of men in witness also, and other things, why they keep away from prayer and fasting. So that's a general thing. Oh, okay. I need to again go and rest. Peace in piecemeal I'll be coming. So we don't realize, we Shias. This is the third time I'm repeating myself. But you can complete the thing. Najis, impure. We've thought so much of our religion and Rasulullah, and thereafter our Imams and Bibi Fatima Zahra, that we don't give much ahmiyat, no value, not at all. That they're gods, Radharani, Vishnu, Shiva, or false Sri Krishna. So do you get it? Like I'll be trying to explain this very candidly, frankly, openly, but at the same time, sometimes I'll have to joke about this and I crack up, and some funny things come out of me. So I apologize about it. But if what's coming to me, that if you are thinking that Muslims and Islam is a true religion, then it's not. And this is what the Hindus are helping me or someone to realize the truth, to see the truth. And so if I need the mantras, all this, although such a loss, such an injustice to me in my life with Mrs. Munira, my own example I have to give, I'm sorry. Generally, Islam is a false religion, and we've taken pride in a false religion and a demon, Asura, Muhammad, who was an Asura. Okay? Thank you very much. Hope we realize that soon.